Hello. I have a request from Cheryl to do a Taurus love reading. Let's do this. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Taurus, Taurus. Taurus, Taurus. One more. Taurus, Taurus. Here we go. If you're not familiar with these love readings, I'm happy to walk you through it. Taurus. Someone is into details. Perhaps they are throwing themselves into work. They are very they're concentrating on what they're doing. Knight of Pentacles. Flip the energies as you see fit to align with your instincts. Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving card in the tarot deck, is even slower right now. Current energy, the Hierophant. There you are, Taurus, in reverse. So those things which would be understood traditionally might be a little bit more conflicted right now, a little more difficult to understand. Current energy for the other Taurian, the Fool in reverse. Again, just that little bit of conflict, a little bit of hesitancy, not to jump the gun, not to go from, okay, I'm hearing from the fire into the frying pan. Interesting. Just a feel of hesitancy, a feel of I don't want to, something about complicate, creating a complication. Future energy, no longer in the defensive posture. Here we need teamwork. We're going to use some teamwork, working together as opposed to being your own soul means of support, looking to the other person for I've got your back. I've got your back. Individual challenges for this Taurus is the Ace of Swords, not being able to cut through dense, illogical thought patterns that don't promote growth. Kind of that circular thinking, ruminations, thinking of the same thing over and over, trying to figure things out and not coming to a complete and logical conclusion. Individual challenge for this Taurian is the King of Pentacles Taurian energy. Again, just a lift. It's just that without everything being 100% copacetic, 100% conducive to putting all your ducks in a row. Someone's trying to get everything organized, trying to every I is dotted. I'm sorry. Every T is crossed. It's very specific. They don't want to leave anything to chance. Interesting. A couple energy challenge, absolutely. Page of Cups. It's as if someone is listening. You see how that fish is. I don't always get this energy from this card, but in this reading, I do. Do you see how the fish is kind of sticking out of the cup and the page is leaning in to listen? There seems to be someone at a lateral energy, no one who's above or below um, the energies. In other words, no children or um, underlings, or at the same time, no people who would have more authority than your energy level. So it is a lateral energy that is somehow complicating an issue with either what ifs or um, yeah, what if this, what if that, what if this, kind of just adding complications, unnecessarily adding some drama to a situation that certainly doesn't need it. Possible outcome: Knight of Cups. There you go. Knight of Cups, bringing forth that loving cup. So emotional, but it's. Do you see that the horse is not galloping? It is not running down the course. It is slowly and graciously, with dignity, bringing forth this loving cup. At the bottom of the deck, framing this reading, we have the King of Wands in reverse, lacking a clear blueprint, lacking clear direction. Let's go through this a little more. So clearly someone is all about the details. Someone is wanting to make sure that what they see is what they get, what they understand about a situation is actually true. They're going into um, almost like a detective mode. It's not that they don't trust, they just want to be certain. The other person is slowing down, slowing their roll, slowing their roll. So this was the past energy, but it carries into today's experiences. So it's slow. There's a method to the madness. Just doing. One person especially is doing their best to understand what they're getting into, and is this a King of Swords energy, mind over heart? Does it make sense? Is it for the long run? And here we do have the Hierophant in reverse, but this is Taurian card, Taurian energy. It, although you're about the details, you're not a stickler for this must be this way, this must be this way. Traditionally, we always did that. It's almost like a releasing of that form. It's more like we're creatively coming together. We're creating our own path. There you go. We're creating our own path. Um, and very this is very important, because in this connection, it's as if you're going to have to forge your own way. That's why I see like someone's this is like a new love, a new approach, maybe a new perspective. I would have expected to see the Hangman here, but I don't. We do see the Fool in reverse. So before I take a leap of faith, I'm going to make sure everything is correct. And that is a value that both of you understand. One embraces that value more than the other, but you both understand that. You don't want to just leap off that cliff and hope that that the parachute opens. You're going to inspect that parachute. You're going to make sure it is capable of containing both of you. Here, the Hierophant is in reverse because the Hierophant, in their traditional manner, would not jump off a cliff. They would book a very traditional airline and find their way safely. But in this connection, again, I feel like you have to like recreate something, recreate the approach. It's like I've never had this before, and I want it to be perfect, and I don't want non positive, non non productive things that aren't useful, things from the past that aren't useful. I'm not interested in just doing that because. Let me give you an example. I'm seeing a couple elope rather than having this huge ceremony with pricely, money coming out of the budget. They would rather spend that on a honeymoon. So I'm just giving that as an example. You want a big wedding? That's on you. That's I'm not saying don't have it. I'm saying this energy is searching for what they want rather than what is expected. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Future energy, I'm not going to defend my I'm not about to defend why I want to do what I want to do. I'm releasing that. I'm not going to live my life through the eyes of other people. I'm not looking for anyone's approval. I'm not going to defend myself. Um, However, if there are people who want to support us, who I feel are positive and not about the drama, I welcome them to be a part of our team. If not, that's, I'm not going to defend what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. That's the couple energy challenge. Couple energy challenge. Coming out of the future. It's strong, it's connected, it's positive, it's not future. It's not based on, again, the ideas of other people. You're, again, I really feel like instead of having this handed to you, you're going to have to create this. You're going to have to create. I see someone with like a machete going through the jungles, just going, knocking down huge pieces of foliage and working hard to find their home, their place. You're not going to defend it. You're not going to defend your actions. You hope there are people who are going to support, but you're not. This is not required. What we have here on this side, individual challenge, is the King of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. There's an unsettling feeling to having to strike out on your own, and to release expectations that other people will have. Individual challenge. Yeah, it's like the strength that is being conditioned. It's like strength conditioning to get you strong as a couple. This connection with every bit of adversity that you go through, you're more able to say to other people, "This is my home. Don't encroach." It's nice. Excuse me. Taurus. Got that throat chakra. Is the king able, willing to protect and defend the home? Absolutely. But right now it has to be created with. I see um, someone setting up protection, someone setting up um, barriers, boundaries, as if to say to family, friends, whoever who would come into this circle of love, be with us, work with us. Don't be against us, because I'm not going to defend our actions. We've worked hard to get to this clearing, to this area. And with this area, I'm setting up a home with my connection, and it will be protected. This just this energy of forgive me. And this is a generalized reading. It won't be for every Taurian connection, but a little cattiness, a little jealousy, a little worry of someone losing their child is growing up, and empty nest syndrome. Who am I if I am not this person's guardian? Just someone who's adding just a little bit of detraction, just detracting a bit from the purity of the connection. Just throwing some dispersions. If you don't have anything nice to say, just and this is not you, Taurus. This is someone from within the larger circle of friends and family. Someone in there is just a little negative, a little bit negative. Yeah. You probably know who this is. I'm just picking up on this energy. Will they succeed in anything? No, they just make themselves look a little foolish. And quite frankly, people are going to get tired of listening to their little barbs, little just saying something mean, just small little things, little just nonsense. Possible outcome, absolutely. Knight of Cups coming through, slowly, steadily, bringing that loving cup with him, them. No gender in tarot. What we have here, framing the reading, is the King of Wands, lacking a specific leadership style, because quite frankly, you're recreating something. So doing something that hasn't ever been done before, there's not going to be a great blueprint. There's not going to be you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here. It's more of we're going to find this out together. Our connection, we're going to make it, we're going to understand it in a way, but there is no model to model yourself after. You're going to really have to step out of comfort zones, work hard, and go into places that are not well understood, non-traditional. Interesting. Taurus, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you're having a great Sunday. Please take care of yourselves and keep away from negativity. All right, bye-bye.